I do usually top-down seamless with a set-in sleeve and a little something called English tailoring. So I am Julie Weissenberger, and I am the owner and founder of Cocoknits, which is in Oakland, California, but we don't have a shop, so don't go looking for it. It's in shops all over the world now. We do knitting tools and accessories and also knitting patterns. So we specialize in knitting patterns. I do usually top-down seamless with a set-in sleeve and a little something called English tailoring. I can grab what's the best example? Maybe this one. I don't know if you can see this, but it drops what would be a seam to the back of the shoulder. So when you wear this, you don't have a seam up on the top, although it is actually also seamless. Just nice and easy to wear, pretty classic designs. So we're known for that, and then we also have a ton of knitting notions and tools, all kinds of stitch markers. Everything pretty much works with magnets because stitch markers tend to disappear, and this way they'll all stick to your magnet and hopefully stay around. So those are our main products. I didn't knit as a child. A lot of people were child prodigies. I didn't knit all the way through. I didn't learn until I was in college. I had a Swedish grandmother who knit for us all. So I didn't need to learn to knit because if I saw a sweater I liked, I could show it to her and I would have it 2 weeks later. And then I studied in Salzburg, Austria, and everybody in the dorms there was knitting. So I tried it and I just fell in love with it. So then I just wanted to knit all the time, and I had ready to wear, so I had sweaters knitted in Ireland and sold in the US years ago, and then transitioned to designing for hand knitters. So I've been in it for a really, really long time and still love knitting. We have been coming to Stitches West from the beginning. So it moved from Oakland. It used to be in Oakland maybe through 2007 or 8, and we've done every show here in Santa Clara, so long time. We are here this year because this is actually the only retail show I do. We're in a lot of shops, and we like to support our wholesale, so our yarn shops. We love when people go to the yarn shops and buy things. Because I'm local here, we drive down and do the show, and we feel like it's a big reunion, it's a big party. We see all kinds of people we've known for years who come back and see what's new. So we never don't do it. But it's the only retail show we do. We always have fun new things. I've got a couple of new patterns. This pattern that I'm wearing is fairly new. We've got a few other new patterns that you can see on the website. We also have some fun new products. I did a really bulky sweater pattern and collaboration with Amy from Knit Collage. And so we did these stitch markers that also you can see they're sticking to magnets right now. That go up to a size 19 needle. And we have stitch stoppers that go up to a size 19 because bulky, like super chunky seems to be kind of a trend right now. And it's fun because you can finish a sweater in a heartbeat. So we've got fun stitch stoppers and stitch markers for super bulky. And then because I have so many little notions, we've come up with this little case that's made out of washable craft fabric. You can use it for knitting notions. You can also use it for jewelry, earbuds, chargers, whatever. But every little compartment opens up and you can put your little things in it. I've got them labeled here with tape. But for instance, if I just want to take this one with me, this unsnaps, toss that in my knitting bag, and it just snaps right back in. You can change out the elastic. The more you wash them, the softer they get. So that's to kind of organize the notions. And then we also have a washable craft project portfolio. It holds single patterns. That's the super bulky pattern. It has elastic down the spine that you can change out, and that allows you to put in any knitting journal or book or magazine. You just put it slotted into the elastic. It holds an iPad back in there, iPhone or cell phone, pencils, whatever. So it kind of contains everything. And again, the more you wash it, the softer it gets. It starts to feel kind of like leather. So those are our two newest things. I would say bulky is definitely a fun kind of trend right now. Really super chunky. A lot of color work, maybe. I don't do a ton of color work. There's a lot of people out there doing it. I don't feel like I need to because there's gorgeous designs out there with that. And also pretty much everyone who comes is saying they're addicted to the top-down seamless. It's an easier way to knit. You can try it on as you go. So people really, really like that. So you can find us at cocoknits.com on the website. We're also on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. We have a newsletter on cocoknits.com that you can sign up for. We're about to launch a new website. We also have a Cocoknits YouTube channel where I have tons of videos for all the tips. I have very specific techniques that I use, increases, decreases, picking up stitches, and they're all on the YouTube channel. So you can find us all over the place. But basically anything Cocoknits, cocoknits.com.